Maybe if you are walking alone.
You think so?
Yeah, if you are walking alone, people. That's the time they try to harass you. That's the food market. Start from here. Just the food market. Oh, right. Yeah. The start from here. The food market.
So, how long? How long? So can you ask her how long she has been selling food in this market?
Years.
25 years. Is this your friend? 15 years for you? 50. Oh, okay.
Depuis ñun ñu ngi sey depuis xale kii buñ teyee ba léegi seen doom yooyu léegi mag nañ ba sey ñi am nañ jabar ñu ngi jaay.
Since they were young, they got married, and have children. Still, those kids also got married.
I see. And how do you come here every day?
ñu ngi nii rek da trouble rek ba léegi ñu ngi trouble parce que yëf yi dafa naxadi duñ ko mun a bàyyee xale yi xale yaa ngi liggéey nag waaye duñ ko mun a bàyyee xale yi.
They cannot be called to the children because things are so hard right now.
Okay.
ñu ngi toujours rek ñu ngi jaay.
They're always trying to do business.
Where do you get these potatoes and cassava? Where do they come from?
Bii ba Guinée-Bissau. Guinée-Bissau Sénégal. Bii Gambie Sénégal.
Okay. And how many do you sell in a day normally?
Bis bi moom amul limite di nga ñëw fii nga jaay 3 di nga ñëw yenn saa yi mu neex nga jaay 1000 yenn saa yi 2000 yenn saa yi 5 mu ngi nidoo si aju nag si neex bi waaw.
And can I have their names?
Man Ngombe Touré.
No? Huh?
Daba mu ne nga wax si tur bi.
Daba?
Jaata.
Okay. Data?
Daba jaata.
Daba Diata.
Jaata.
Diata. Okay.
Njaay waxal Njaay.
Njaay.
Soo mënul Jaata waxal Njaay. Jaata ak Njaay.
What's your name?
Obenyatu?
Obenyata is wait. What's your name? Or where you're from in Fula? You're speaking in Fula?
No, I don't think she's Fula.
Dama lekk la. Man de ma ko man
No, she don't speak Fula. Okay. Only Wolof.
Joolaa la.
And her name?
Man Ngombe Touré.
Bombe Tude? Okay, I'm Bill. Thank you for the interview. It's nice to meet you. So how long have you been selling meat here in the market?
It's very good. Because we are a long time I sell the meat.
How many years?
22 years.
22 years? What happens to the meat that you do not sell? Where does it go?
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, but
Bujarut.
I put it in the freeze.
Where does it go?
He put it in the fridge.
Oh, in the fridge.
Yeah,
Okay.
I sell it no finish. I put it in the freeze.
How does the fridge keep cold? Do you have electricity?
Glass, block. I buy block.
Just gas?
Put it.
Oh, ice. Okay.
Ice. I put it after I put the meat. Tomorrow I come and finish that one.
Okay. And how many pounds of meat do you sell in a day?
A kilo,
Kilo, sorry. Yeah.
sometimes 80 kilo, sometimes 100 kilo,
Oh,
sometimes 50 kilo,
yeah.
sometimes 1 cow.
Where do you get
One
the
cow is 200 kilo or 150 kilo.
Where do you get the meat? Where does it come from?
Abu Go.
Abu Go?
Abu Go.
Is
Buy
that
the
in
cow. You buy the cow, I come Abu Go.
Is that in the Gambia?
Bedouin.
Yes, it's a pub.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have a livestock market.
Yes, good.
Oh, okay.
The Bedouin. I come killing after I come here.
So how do you get this spot here? Do you pay rent for this spot? Or do you change locations every day? Or are you always right here?
Yeah, every day I'm here. I pay the duty.
The duty?
Duty.
Who owns the whole market?
Yeah, the market, all pay the duty.
Okay.
It's
Huh?
the government.
The government?
Yeah, it's government, yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's government.
All right. And can I have your name, please?
My name is Abdullah.
Abdullah?
Bucha.
Bucha.
Yor.
Okay. Thank
Yor.
you.
Me I foreigner now. Me I Senegal.
You're from Senegal?
I'm from Senegal.
Why did you come to
I
the
work here.
Why did you come to the Gambia?
I come to Gambia. I work
For work? Okay.
22 years.
2 years? Okay.
22 years.
Oh, 22 years. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Abdullah. So this is Malin. He's been our driver since thank you, yesterday, and he drove us around the Serakunda market today, and then the Bacau fish market, and really knows his way around the area. Very nice tour guide. How long have you been doing this, Malin?
Yeah, I've been doing it for 3 years now.
And do you get a tourist every day?
No, not every day.
So what do you do on a day where you don't get a tourist?
Yeah, I just sit at the garage and wait for customers.
How do you feel about sitting all day?
No, it's too bad for me because I have to give something to the family for food.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you sit the whole day, no business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what did you do before you did this? What was your job?
Yeah, I used to do aluminium.
I'm sorry?
So I used to be an electrician before.
Oh, electrician. Okay. And why did you change from being an electrician to being a tour guide?
Yeah, you know, my father was a tour guide before.
Okay.
So since he retired, I took this place.
What is your opinion on Western tourists? Do you think that they have a good influence on the Gambia?
Yeah,
or
yeah. They have a very good influence. Some of them, they come here and help the people and change their lives.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna sit here and have a nice lunch on this beautiful day on the ocean. Me and Adam used to come here when we were in the Peace Corps. This is Lebados. It's a really nice place. So
It hasn't changed.
it hasn't changed much in 20 years. Thank you, Alan. called driving.
I mean, I think you've got to get, when you take your days off, you're allowed to basically go wherever you want to. Okay?
They're not allowed to go to Senegal. I guess Peace Corps in Senegal doesn't want any Gambian Peace Corps members going up there because then they're responsible for them. I don't remember it being that way when we were.
No, it wasn't that way. I remember like a group that came in after us. They a couple guys went AWOL and they went up to Senegal and got in a taxi, and the taxi driver basically like took them someplace and mugged them.
Oh yeah.
So they didn't have anything. So they ended up having to go to. They didn't have any money left, so they ended up having to call the Peace Corps office in Senegal.
Oh yeah. The Stodge was right around here to the right, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was down one of these streets.
Yeah, the American Embassy is up here to the right too, somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. The Stodge was down this street, I believe.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know, this one when it's dry, you can eat it for 1 month.
Oh wow.
1 year. You can travel it to Europe, anywhere. You puzzle it, you know. And then every time you like to cook dirty rice, you can do. So this salt is with lemon. So it will stop the ants going in, you know, something like that. So now it's not yet dry. Maybe it's about 2 days more to be dry proper. And they can sell it or they can keep it and eat sometime. This tank here is for petrol from jar oil.
So how many days does it take?
This one takes maximum 1 week to be dry. Because these days here is very windy. But if it keep on hot, you know, it get dry before even 1 week.
What kind of fish is it again?
This is black grouper.
Black grouper, okay.
Yeah, black grouper.
Did you catch these?
This is
Did you catch these?
No, they catch it here in the sea.
All right.
Yeah, most of it, the guys who use these nets.
Yeah.
They are the one who cut it. It's different with the guys who do fishing. Like those boats you see down there, you know, they have a long line. So this long line, you know, is about 500 hooks.
Okay.
With 500 meter long. So that's what they use. Those are Senegalese people. But the Gambians, they only use 2 hooks.
Okay.
They use hands with one small boat, you know, one-man boat.
All right.
You can come over.
So, yeah, Adam is in his village where he was 20 years ago. He's meeting people for the first time in 20 years.
Yeah.
And he's holding
Very young
baby girl.
baby.
Yeah, Maria. Maria is her name.
How old? How many?
No, only 1 month.
Only 1 month? Oh, she's a new baby.
Yeah. Having 1 month now.
And everybody recognizes Adam even though it's been 20 years.
Oh, it's okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but next time too.
This area here, is this where people cook?
No.
They cook outside?
Yeah.
So this is just a general storage
Yeah.
area? Okay.
My second wife,
Okay.
my third wife.
Yeah, this is what the ladies say.
So,
Oh, this is his house.
yeah.
And this is your room?
Yeah, my wife.
Okay.
This one is no good. You broke it yesterday.
Oh, broke yesterday?
Yeah, put some yesterday. But this one, you can on. You can see everything. It's no problem. But yesterday he have mass broken.
Oh, okay.
So when will it be fixed? When will it fix?
Umar them.
Oh.
Umar them.
Oh, okay.
We'll fix it. Oh, so this is the whole thing, controller. Oh, for your solar.
It's under control.
Okay.
He have mass.
Uh-huh.
So this is no good. It's no work now.
Okay.
I want to change this.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, and then there's the battery there too.
You see, this one.
Yeah. That's your motorcycle? Yeah.
Can I film in here? It's okay?
It's okay, no problem.
Okay, thank you.
And this is a millet?
So this is where you keep groundnuts and...
No.
No? What do you keep in here?
My daughter.
Oh. Oh, you're building it now.
Yeah,
Oh, he's building it now. Oh, okay. I see.
He said his doctor he coming here after.
After it's done.
Yes,
Gonna turn
It's
it
not
into-
finished. Okay.
Yes. You know now it's finishing.
Yeah, yeah, it
Just
looks nice.
finishing, Yes.
So how long till finished? How many months?
About money one time la wala ji. How many months?
Bi amul time say bu ma amee rek
He said no time, anytime.
Anytime.
Yes.
Bi yëpp ren laa ko samp. Léegi dama nekk nii amul ma pour léegi ma rakk ko rek.
Yes. Only complete. Just finishing job.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Very nice.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, this is a good place. Got lots of fish there.
What is this? Couscous. Okay, yeah. I've eaten that. I know what that is. Yeah.
Big house.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
It's very big. Very big house. It's big. So in one room, how many people? How many people? Just one person per each room?
Wax ko léegi boo defee fii lal bi fii mun nga fi dee 6 nga def fi satellite.
Yeah, it's a bed house.
Okay, that's the bedroom over there.
Yes.
And then here is like a living room.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I get it.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yes. Yes, bedroom.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so how long, when did you start building?
One time nga jeexal.
Boobu man na léegi 4 months.
4 months ago?
Yeah, 4 months
Oh, okay, short time. Yeah. Another big room.
doo koy jooni xam naa si kër bu ma jaay gerte ba tey si
Oh. Can I get your picture?
Yeah.
Face. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah, I sent to Alexi.
Okay.
Yeah. Because he said, he told me to give you love when I come here. Yeah. So, you see what? He said the other Peace Corps volunteer that was here, Alexi. He said to give them my best.
So this is Adam's Peace Corps house. 20 years old, at least.
Oh, looks totally different.
Is this the way you had it decorated, Adam?
No,
No,
not
a
at
little
all.
different.
Seems, yeah. Wow. Very nice.
Was it painted like this? Did it have like blue?
No, I think it was just like I had a whitewash on it.
Oh, okay.
But it did have this little ceiling here, which was nice.
It's pretty cool in here. I think you can tell the difference between a grass hut and
Oh, absolutely.
a tin roof.
Yeah.
It's much cooler here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. Cool. Yeah, this is where I spent about a year.
Cool.
this. Some people they like, some people don't like. But
Some people don't like it.
Yeah, but this one they don't know.
They don't care? Okay.
They know only like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, feel free to tell us if it's not okay.
Yeah, this one like
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm recording myself because I'm an idiot. And Janjan Bure, Upper Basic School. There's the headmaster.
Yeah, you have the 7, 8, and 9.
7, 8, 9.
So here you can go to the hospital.
Oh, so everything, you don't have to read till they're told. No, this is where you came to school?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like that from this place to another. But here is not a boarding school.
Okay.
Come and
So they come in the afternoon and go back. Okay.
Look at all the books.
Well, I think if they're inside, what's up?
Sit down, please.
We passed it already. We passed the jail.
Oh, we passed the jail. We're going to look at that. All right.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
So there is Gambia for basic school.
This is a proper business school.
It's a public school.
Public school. Okay.
Public school.
Okay.
It is called Gambia Upper.
Upper. Okay.
UPTP. Upper Basic School.
Okay.
Grade 7 to 9.
Okay.
After the 6th year of the students at the lower basic school, they come here and spend 3 years with us,
Okay.
and they proceed to Amitage Senior Secondary School and spend 3 years also with Amitage and complete the formal education, then go for the tertiary education.
Okay.
Here is a mixture of both boys and girls. We have 12 classes here,
Okay.
an enrollment of 418 students.
418.
18 students. Yes. Yes.
Right.
And then 21 teachers. We teach subjects like English, math, science, social and environmental studies, arts and craft, home science, metal work, these technical subjects,
Okay.
arts and craft and others. 13 subjects we are doing.
So, how many students go from here to university?
No, they don't go from here to the university straight. From here they go to Amitage.
Oh,
Amitage.
okay.
Then they spend 3 years at Amitage, then SATO WAS, West African Secondary School Certificate Examination, and then proceed to the university. Here, they SATO Gabeke, Gambia Basic Education Certificate Examination.
Okay.
And then if anyone succeed, got the pass mark of the Gambia government, you go to Amitage and SATO West African Senior Secondary School Certificate.
Okay.
If you got a very good grades, you proceed to the university or other tertiary institutions. Or you find a way of living.
So, what percentage of students?
What?
How many students eventually go to university?
At least 20 to 30 students go to university.
Okay.
But then here, university education is a problem because of the financial financial implications involved in it. Most of the government scholarship is not many. And many parents cannot afford university education for their children.
If a student goes to university, is it good for their life after that?
Of course it is. Very good indeed.
Yeah.
There is lucrative job for you if you complete the university.
In the Gambia or
in the Gambia here, or even or outside too. Okay. In the Gambia here or outside too.
Okay.
But to get university education is another problem because of finance involved in it. University is very, very expensive.
Right.
Yeah, as it is in the US too.
It's very, very expensive. In fact, education naturally and globally is expensive.
Yeah.
So that's the problem of Gambian education.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you
for visiting this school.
I appreciate it.
Thanks.
But it doesn't sound like she really put an iron fist.
No. I mean, she has high expectations for the students, and they meet her at those heights. I don't know, Ms. Java. How do you see it? He's saying the children are very well behaved, but it does not seem like you are very serious with them.
No, not really.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. It's like they respect you, but you don't have to be too serious.
Yeah.
That's good.
There seems to be a lot of students at this school for a small village.
About 220, I think.
Yeah.
And we have nursery, kindergarten 1, kindergarten 2, grade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What percentage eventually go to college or university?
Less than 1%.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's honestly a big victory if they continue on to grade 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is we don't have one. We got to go to the town over for that. Yeah. Is now a good time? Sweet. Oh. Thank you. We just got this now.
Just got it now.
Good morning, grade 3. Good morning, Mr. Kande. Good morning, friends. Acha. How are you?
We are fine, thanks.
Thank you. Sit down. Very good. So, mi hebi hobe hande. Oko Bill e Adam owi. So we jarama Bill.
Jarama.
And then we jarama Adam. So bewa dino pisco dubi nogas baw. Kono jeni be ali joni be ade lade Gambia hande. Enani. Good. E be ali walude iskul anen he o program. Be lade sare amen be ali walude class amen iskul amen he o program. So don't tell go to baw woni salibo America. Kono salibo America, salibo Gambia wona go. He salibo America sugabe be kali be keba minti. Kono wona kewgol minti tan be wada. Be kali be wada mask. And then be yahande sarende and then mabe oka be minti. And then ina sera.
Yes.
Okay. So hande and fourth and wada mask hore mon. And then si iskul pali mis medi oka mon minti go.
Yeah, so I'm recording now, if that's okay.
By all means.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, was there ever a time? What has been the most difficult thing for you to get used to here?
Hey, afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you. Yes. Good afternoon.
Yes. Hobe arisare amen. Yes. Oko Bill owite. We jarama Bill.
Jarama.
Good. O wadino pisco dubi nogas baw. O wadino pisco Gambia dubi nogas baw. Enani.
Ida Siltari Fula. Good afternoon.
Yes, afternoon.
Hono bi chudi. Hono ligide.
Hey, your Pula is still quite good. Well done.
Thank you. Jarama.
Yeah.
It was never very good actually.
Oh, I have a hard time believing that.
Oh, it wasn't.
Really?
Yours is really good though.
Thank you. Well, with only 2 people in the village who speak English, I mean, it's sink or swim. It really is. Sorry, you asked me a question before. Whoa, hardest thing to adjust to.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say the honest answer is there is no one thing.
Yeah.
Because like if it was any one thing that was really bad, like I could manage it. It's that like, the food is quite different, and no one is speaking English. And the network's really bad, so I can't contact people back home. And the Malarone brain fog from my malaria medication. I mean, it really is, like, just to call it a whole nother world doesn't do it justice. It really takes it justice.
That's the way it felt to me. It was like going to another planet. I think coming to a place like this is as close as I can get to going to another planet. It really felt like that to me.
Yeah. And I mean, there's obviously like historical reasons for that. Now, I've been blessed enough to like travel to a couple of different countries, and it's felt different, but it's really not felt as different as this.
So,
like so many other like areas, I hesitate to say continents, but like so many more areas are like westernized in a way where I can still find those, Starbucks touchstones, McDonald's touchstones. But here it really is like its own thing, and it really like the remains of the West are the only things that really come here. And of course, we're doing our best to try to like improve the country, not to westernize it necessarily, because that's not what they want. But it's just really its own thing.
Do you see that we're actually succeeding in that to any degree? When I say we, I guess the Peace Corps. I mean the Peace Corps. The
Peace Corps is absolutely doing its job. I think development here in this kind of environment is hard because like there's not like a catalyzing industry, and that's not for Africa widely. That's specifically for Gambia. You got a little bit of fishing. Like groundnut is their biggest export, but even like all the farms here, they're all groundnuts, and this is subsistence farming. Yeah. So like, and not that development work is only economics, but certainly that's a huge part of it. And there's just so little that any NGO could do, or something like Peace Corps could do to like jumpstart that. But like Peace Corps is absolutely doing their part. And for the Gambians' credit, like you see how hard they're working and how willing they are, to adopt these practices, because they know, like, or rather, like they're willing to learn, right? And that's a huge part of it, because if they just said like, oh, Bob, like just give me some money and we'll call it there. That's not really the point. But like the teachers here in my village, they've been immensely helpful and very willing to do that. So I've been very blessed to have that.
Do you think that there's any negative influence that the Peace Corps has on this country?
Oh gosh. I think that would be so dependent on the individual. And I know that's not the hot take answer. But I really think Peace Corps gives us the resources to do what we want to do. So if someone like is going about things in a way that isn't sustainable or productive or positive, they're going to be able to achieve that because Peace Corps gives us so much leeway and so much freedom and like the ability to get like grants to do these kinds of projects. But like you guys know as well as I do, the people that come to Peace Corps are the ones who like want to to enact meaningful change. Yeah,
what is it how long did you want to join the Peace Corps before you did?
Since I finished high school.
Oh yeah.
So I had always dreamed of being a foreign service officer, and I knew that like I didn't just want like university experience then going into like the foreign service officer, State Department. Not that I'd be able to get in with just a college degree anyway, but I wanted to get like boots on the ground, field work, really experience it, learn a new language. And I just knew like at this point in my career development, the Peace Corps was the best possible thing I could do to do anything in that kind of field.
And did you care where you went?
No, I said I'd go anywhere and do anything.
Yeah.
And I mentioned this to you before, but they had me at in Zambia doing agroforestry, and then they switched me over to Gambia for education. Now, upon reflection, education was definitely the best field for me because I definitely benefit from having an institution like a school in my village. It keeps me regular. It keeps me with a schedule, and it like having teachers there, having like the Ministry of Education, which is it's quite well run. Everything, all things considered, like we have a cluster monitor who's in charge of like 10 or 12 different schools who visits us every month. Head teacher meetings every month. If ever I want to do like cluster, which is like again that cluster is also if I want to do cluster-wide trainings or regional-wide trainings, like I have the means by which to disseminate that information. Whereas I've heard from health and agriculture volunteers that those systems are in place but not as well used, not as effective. So I think education was definitely the best fit for me. Yeah.
So you must know this village pretty well now. You've lived here for a year and a half.
Yeah.
And do you have a vision of where you would like to see it like 10 years in the future?
Gosh, I think, to be honest, I'm starting on that work. Jamal,
Wolani ma. Asolani gorko. Anko neddo tiri, anko debo tiri, asolani hay goto. You see? Uh-huh. So she just said, Arnie, you did not help me. And I said, you're your own woman. You don't need a man. You're strong. But in terms of like development and where I see the village going, I'm proud to say I've started on that work. I was recently awarded a grant to build a borehole in the village. The only borehole in our village and the adjacent village is only this one at the school. So some folks are traveling up to 1 kilometer for like clean water. There are wells, but they're not sanitary.
Right.
So my hope in 10 years is that before I finish my tenure here, that borehole is finished and that they're maintaining it, collecting funds every month from each compound, like as a subscription service to maintain their borehole.
Yeah.
As for development, I think.
What's the cost of a borehole?
About 10 grand.
Okay.
Now the digging was done before by a previous organization, so we didn't have to do any of the digging. So now if we go there, it's just a single pipe sticking out of the ground filled with concrete to stop kids from like dropping stones or whatever else into it. But my grant was just south of 9K.
Okay. Wow. And that's without the digging.
Bingo. Yeah. But I was lucky enough to get a grant from Peace Corps to get that done. And we established a borehole committee, 10 people, 5 men, 5 women, and they've been on it. Like I had to go to, if you know Brikama Ba, for a teacher workshop, and the men half of the committee organized like every compound had to bring one son to bring gravel from the bush. And they got like 20 donkey carts worth, and whoever didn't send a child was charged 300 dolasi, and 4 people didn't come and 4 people paid. And I know that's not the case for every village, so I'm kind of speaking to the future Gambia volunteers, but like people are taking it really seriously here. Ever since I came to Sarituda, they're like, Haruna, that's my Gambian name, like we need a borehole, because like we have one at the school, but again, having to walk 1 kilometer, you also have people coming on bicycles, motorcycles, donkey carts to try and get water. Plus, they have to compete with the school. So, however much water the village takes is how much less water we don't get to pour in our garden. There's less water for the teachers in that way.
Yeah.
In terms of like development more largely, I just hope to see all the kids going to school. And I know that sounds cheesy, but like everyone here is a subsistence farmer. So unless someone was to implant like an industry in here, I think the best thing is to like learn a trade or to get educated and continue on to grade 7 through grade 12, maybe even college.
Learn how to teach yourself to a certain extent.
Bingo.
Sorry, guys.
No, that was it.
What kind of industry do you think would work in a place like this?
Gosh, my honest answer is I don't know. I'm not an economist. It's a really good question. I've asked myself that question, and I really wouldn't know where to start. I think there are people much smarter than I who would be able to answer that question. Like if you look on Wiki, they'll say like groundnut, exports, fishing, tourism. Those are the 3 biggest industries. So the easy answer would be expanding those, but like how that's done or like any foreign direct investment, I wish I knew how to answer that, and I don't.
There seems to be more tourism here than you might expect. Like Tendaba was going to be filled with bird watchers from Europe.
Correct. Yeah, and this is the time for it, like November, December, January, and a little bit into February. That's the tourist season.
I'm not sure what else this area would have to offer for a tourist on average. I mean, it's people like Adam and I guess they're interested because we used to live here.
Yeah, I mean, if you were to do a cultural tour, I mean, I think just kind of the experience of being here is one thing that most people wouldn't get in any other vacation.
I don't think you could.
No. I don't think you could. But it's like, how would you market that, and how would that sell?
And if you did that, if you increase the tourism industry and any other industry, you would change the character of the place along with it.
Yeah, I mean, injecting money is certainly going to be a benefit, but yes, to what end? And also, I know that Gambia stands out as an English-speaking country among what is otherwise Francophone Africa.
Yeah.
And so you get a lot of English folks from England, get a lot of folks from the Nordic countries, less so from America. But if an English-speaking person is going to go to a country in West Africa, Gambia is usually it's a pretty peaceful country. That's right. And the fact that they speak English, and when I say they speak English, I mean English. You know this, but for the people, English is the language of government and education. So if you're well educated, if you finish secondary school, then you'll be able to speak English. But English is no one's first language.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and how about you guys? What is it like coming back? What's changed in 20 years?
Wow. The freedom of movement, I think, has changed considerably. And the fact that most of the game is electrified now.
A lot of it is, yeah.
Did not exist. And most of these villages just had, there was really no boreholes to speak of. Many villages just had an open well.
Yeah.
If they had an open well, they might have to go to another village. Sometimes they had a pump that would regularly break down, and then they wouldn't have anything for weeks until they got it fixed.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's changed a lot.
When you say freedom of movement, you mean the roads being paved?
Oh yeah, I kind of got off on a tangent, but yeah, the roads being paved. They're
Let's do it.
All right, we're gonna see Peace Corps House of Harambe.
Yes, Runaconda Campbell Martin Peace Corps cribs.
Harambe, not Harambe, right?
Haruna Conde.
Haruna, sorry.
Yes. No, all good. All good. This is called a door. They're very common here in the Gambia.
But they're really hard to open.
Oh my god. No kidding. Yes, you're welcome. Again, sorry for the mess where, you know, I had to buy some acid to refill my solar battery, but so that's, and then I anytime anyone has a chance, they're always asking to charge their equipment with my solar. So I got my solar equipment. They made us calendars. We have 12 volunteers in our cohort, so one for each month.
Oh, very nice.
And then this is very special. These are all the cards and letters that I've gotten over the months.
Wow.
And so anytime I get one, even if it's just something small, I like to hang it up. So like every day as I go out of my room, I see all the people who love me and are rooting for me.
Yeah, awesome.
This brings back such memories because that trunk, I think, is like
pretty much the same.
Mine.
Yeah. So is the water filter the same? Like,
yeah, it's the same type.
Double barrel.
Yeah.
Ceramic filter.
Bingo. Exactly so. And then you got shelves. I mean, it's self-evident, but you know, I got my electronics, 2 shelves for food. My family's very good about feeding me, but like I try to go to Bonsong to get like some fruit every week. Yeah. Or like ground. Did you guys have groundnut cake when you guys were here?
I don't remember that. No.
Groundnuts with sugar and ginger.
No.
It's here. There was only one remaining at the store, but you guys gotta try it.
It's nice and cool in here.
Yeah. Well, that's the thatched roof for you.
Yeah.
Here, why don't you take a little?
Oh wow.
Yeah. This is. They're $50 a pop and worth every butu. No, you're fine.
Yeah, they are good.
And you hold out your hand.
No soon.
Yes.
Sera.
Baziala.
Ono go gran cake.
Go grano cake.
Ono really de.
Aye.
Yes. Ono really de. Yes.
Yeah. And then like I have 2 guilty pleasures. One of which is I always get Coca-Cola just to have in my house. And then the other thing is salt and vinegar Pringles. Oh. Which you find out. We call them the 2-bob shops, kind of like the mini markets. We call them 2-bob shops, and there you can get a full can of salt and vinegar Pringles for $200, which is exorbitant.
Yeah.
And so worth it.
Yeah. Yeah, mine was the wheels of Laughing Cow cheese.
There you go.
Probably still have them here.
So there's that, and then clothes in there. I mean, it's by no means glamorous, but it gets the job done. Right. Bicycle. I got that cabinet made. One of the Peace Corps staff made that cabinet. Very so like anytime I get like a care package, it'll go in there. My friend, I'm a big fan of Pokemon, so my friend sent me a care package, and this is one of the Pokemon there who's famous for eating. Like the character in the game is that he's famous for like eating food and sleeping. Yeah. So of course the Condes have a joking relationship with the Baldes, the Bas, and the Sos. Yeah. So of course this I call this Pokemon Ba because all he does is eat and sleep all the time, like the Ba family does. There's the volleyball I was talking about. Okay. They always keep it inside because otherwise the kids will break it. You don't have to see the bathroom. If it was a Peace Corps, I wouldn't offer to show you the bathroom. But since it is, and you can say no.
I got to see your bathroom.
I think so. You got to see where the magic happens.
Yep.
Oh, and this chair.
Even though I've seen the video, but yeah, let's see it in person.
You got to see it in person. Oh, and that chair. So my host father, who passed away about a year ago, he had one of those chairs, and I kept saying how I wanted to get one. And one of my teachers, who has since gone for studies in Boston College, watch your head here. A lot of people bump their head. Yeah. He got one made for me in his village and brought it to me. So, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pretty simple.
Yep. Yes. Although my favorite part, if you'll come a little closer, they put in concrete here after I came, and so I had to get a little artistic with it. So I got here. I got written here. You've got this shit. And then this one is a little bit less mature, but for a good time, call Haruna. Which I just find immensely amusing. So like, as my host brother was putting in the concrete, I just had a little stick and I was writing. He asked no questions and I gave no answers.
That's right.
But yeah, this is what we're rocking.
Yeah, I remember 3 weeks before my service was ended, I was no, I had let somebody use the bathroom and they were out back here.
I mean, there are other houses like in the village, obviously. I'll hit you with the highlights, and then we'll kind of reassess from there depending on how you're feeling.
Sure.
If you want to explore more of the village, there's more to see, but we'll for sure hit the Imam's house, the Alcalo.
Okay.
We might go and visit my counterpart in his garden. That's always a nice little quiet spot. And then, yeah, and then we'll take it from there, I think.
All right. Sounds good.
This is the fun spot. This is where all the old men usually hang out, listen to the radio, complain about the youths. Yes. Jam nyali. Jam someone.
I don't know, B-roll.
What's that?
B-roll.
Yeah. That donkey inside. This is a market up here, right?
I think so, yeah.
Hello.
This is it football.
I don't have a football.
Go up there. What does lie? What does that mean?
That's means calling the name of Allah. Allah. Hey, you call Allah.
Okay.
Abbas. Allah, so on. Okay. At that time, the time I was staying there, the Kundar was busy. Here was a big shop. The Mauritanians and the Indians were here.
Okay, they were here.
Yeah, they were here.
Any what?
Because here is far from the food. So it's a special deal to come here for the boat. So the price of watching two prices and the food, the price of here is different. Yeah, but I just come to make you guys happy. That's why I come here.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Man, that's a lot of birds.
That is a lot of birds.
Jeez.
Which one's you gonna watch? Pick one. Well, bird watchers look at all of them to find that one species or something. They're like, oh, crocodile.
Oh yeah.
What? Crocodile right there. Oh yeah.
All those different bird ranges.
But I like this because there's not many villages along the way. It's all bush.